Hey, bruh, start the podcast.
This is a certified hood classic.
Fuel up.
Oh wow! Hey! Nice of you to join this time. How you doing? It's JetPakJeff. You already know what time it is. It's Fuel Up, Season 3, episode. I have no idea. Let's insert here in the edit. Thank you for joining me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, whatever you can see us on. I'm here with another guest. And who is that guest? Well, before you do that, make sure you go ahead and do all the things you have to do. Subscribe to the YouTube page. Go ahead and give this 5 stars on Apple Music, 5 stars on Spotify. You can do that now. And any other DSP you're listening to. Now, I've met online a lot of content creators online that I'm very appreciative of, that the world has now come to see, or it's going to come see. Let me tell you a little story real quick. It was on Twitter. Cool little thread popped up, right? It's a cool little thread talking about, who's a great creator in Atlanta, something like that, something of the nature of that. And one was Ryder, who was a photographer, shout out to her, and one was a lady that I had never seen before. Had this cool little background, like a bunch of games behind them, nice red sweater. So I check it out. And lo and behold, the streams are amazing. And now, as a content creator, which I'm not going to spoil what she does, we're going to talk about it in a little bit. She is now one of my favorite people to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, and any other thing that she might or might not be on. And who is that? That is Victoria Brown, a.k.a. Conta Victions. Conta Victions.
What up?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Now you feel like you told me she's fresh out the Game Awards, folks, and she still came to the show.
Yes.
So we know when you're feeling kind of down or something like that, you need to get fueled up. So today is no different. Let me actually make sure this is actually working today. We're gonna get popping. There we go. Yo, technical difficulties when you post out here. It's crazy. Hey, but we're just gonna keep riding. And you listen to Fuel Up, by the way. You listen to Fuel Up. All right. Now, we've already done this whole thing above, so I'm not going to act like we didn't do this already. This next one's inspired by Vice City. Vice City, if you catch me, I'm Tommy Vercetti, and I'm on my bike, or I'm in my Conca, whatever the Corvette is that I stole from the side, and I'm playing this. Or if I'm not playing this, I'm waiting to play this on, I don't even remember the radio stations, Vibe FM or whatever. It's Curtis Blow. Every single old 80s game had this. And Vice City's no different. You listen to Fuel Up. All right. Thank you. But, this is the part where we obviously put the underground artists. I've put in, hey, shout out to Ali. We're at Ali's spot. Ali, you're on episode 1. You know that? Yeah, we put Ali, we put Lakewood, and today, I don't know if this next one counts as underground because he's blowing up as per usual of an Atlanta artist, but let me give a little shout out to Dave the Tragic. Shout out to him and Kenny Mason had that dope song. And this is not one of them. This is something different. That's all you get for free. That is all you get for free. I hope you're fueled up. Victoria, I hope you're fueled up because we actually have a lot more stuff to actually talk about instead of just playing music. Real quick before we get into commercial break, how are you?
I'm good. I can't complain.
Okay, good. Because now you're gonna hold it down for the streamers now. And the streamers, anybody who's into gaming, they look to you.
They don't look to me. There's plenty others they can look to. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay.
We're going to get into it after the commercials. But before I do, you know what's funny that I actually forgot to tell you?
What?
I was at Jack's. Shout out to Jack's, I think somewhere on the east side. Getting some pizza. This is an event I go to every Wednesday called Cartridge. Some person asked to follow. They're like, we're playing Tekken or whatever. And I saw that they followed you. I was like, oh, you follow Contra? That's cool. They're like, oh, yeah, I love her stuff. Like, her retro stuff is amazing. I'm like, that's how you got people? That's crazy. Yeah. I never told you about that. That's crazy. But you know what? It's cool because I'm going to tell you about it after.
What?
After.
Okay.
After this commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. Listen if you look. My bad. I missed it. Yo, thank you for coming back from the commercial breaks. I know him. I know. Hey, Ali, I know him.
That was rolling the cart.
Yeah, I'm sorry, crowd. You can't see it. We're outside in East Atlanta as always, and I'm seeing some familiar faces. I saw him last Wednesday. That's crazy. But anyway, forget all that. We have Conta Victions on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get some applause real quick. Thank you. Oh, yo, so gracious.
The birds.
Conta Victions.
Yes.
Victoria Brown. What would you like to be called by? Because both are cool.
matter.
Both don't matter to you.
Vicky, Victoria, Contraviction. It don't matter. I'm chill about it.
We're gonna go with Contra. That's a cool way down. We're gonna go Contra. Ladies and gentlemen, I kind of introduced before, but I'd rather you tell you because you know you better than you. But I'm gonna say what I know. All right. Social media manager for Black Girl Gamers, streamer, YouTuber, and that's all I know right now. That's all the three I know. Is there anything I didn't cover? I know there's another company, I think.
I don't know. Content creator, director,
Ooh.
video producer.
Get some gunshots for that. Hold on, wait. Ooh. Director. Oh, you did direct that one thing. Oh, hold on. Let me get some background music real quick. Sorry, this is so ghetto, y'all. I really do it really professional, but it's just back to back craziness. But I'm so happy that you're actually on here because if you don't know, Fuel Up is a podcast from a creator about creators, and creating is not just videography, it's not just photography, it's not just music. It's now in 2020 we have different tools where new creators are coming out. The word influencer is a thing now. Content creator is a word to bridge up a bunch of people. So, being that you are one and you make money from it and you help others make money from it as well, how do you feel about where we are in 2022 where there's so many avenues to make money, not traditional?
Honestly, I love it because people now know that you're not stuck in a box having to work a 9 to 5. Granted,
Yeah.
I do have a full-time job too, but I'm also making money from what I love doing.
Yeah. Now, I do want to dive. I know you prefaced this a lot. You were like, I'm not just a streamer, but it's very important to tell that you do stream, right? And as a streamer, it's funny because when I look at streaming, it's a little bit harder to at least from the numbers I've seen, it's hard to make money from that. But it's also harder to start up. Not only do you have to have, well, you don't need a PC, but the preface is the baseline is you need a PC, you need a dope little camera, and you obviously need to be talented enough to keep an audience, right? And you do a good thing where your niche, at least from the outside looking in, is retro gaming, right? So is there anybody in your space that's big for retro? Because I only look at you.
I wouldn't say big from retro. There's people that I'm cool with that does retro content.
Oh, really? Who?
Who?
Yeah, who?
Queen. Shout out to Queen.
Get some good shots for her.
Queen is cool as hell.
Okay.
She has a huge collection for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's dope. And she also collects retro games. There's Mr. Right Way.
Mr. Right Way. Okay.
Right Way. It's so crazy to say that we're friends now because how I met him, kinda, was I was looking for black creators in the retro gaming space because it's very few of us.
Yeah, it is.
But I came across one of his videos where he was showing his complete collection for the Sega Saturn.
Oh, he has a. What do you mean by complete? Someone who doesn't know nothing about gaming.
Okay, so there's people who collect games for, however many that they want from what they grew up playing. And then there's another set of collectors who buy games to make it a complete catalog.
Oh.
So his Sega Saturn collection was a complete catalog for the United States.
Oh, crazy. That's dope as heck.
And I was like, and you're black? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you know what that makes me, I forget, you're also a collector too. You have, which by the way, I'm very happy to say this, ladies and gentlemen, when I first saw her, she had like, a very, and this is still more than me, a very humble 6,000 followers. And now you've blown up to, I think, what is it, 40 now? 40,000. Wait, where's the gunshots and the applause real quick? 40,000 people said, let me follow her. And it's obviously because of, the niche of retro gaming. You have a really cool, dope collection of not just old PlayStation games, but you also have, I'm pretty sure, Nintendo games. I actually don't know your collection that well. I just remember seeing that these are my ladies. These are my ladies. Instagram. If you haven't seen it, Ali, check it out. It's funny because I remember watching. I've seen that sound before. I was like, oh, this would make sense that you did it, and the fact that you did it and captured audience, audience of 40,000 to keep watching is crazy.
That was insane.
Yeah, it was.
Honestly, and I wasn't even ready for it.
Like I expected you to blow up, but it's funny how TikTok and Instagram have now been a new vehicle to pick people out. How do you feel about it as a whole?
It took me some time to figure it out and process it because I've never went viral before. So when it happened, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, can I cuss on here?
Oh yeah, you can say. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Pussy. You can say what you want. You can say whatever you want.
But I was like, oh, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? But then when it happened, things happened over the years where I couldn't make as much content as I wanted to because, I'm juggling a whole bunch of other things as a social media manager, as a community manager. I was a community manager for Media Indie Exchange and Guerrilla Collective.
Oh, I do remember that was in your bio, a while ago.
So I was doing digital indie showcases, and they was capturing audiences by 500K to the millions, and I'm like, yo. So I was like doing so much, but now I'm kind of getting back into what's most important, and it made me realize like a lot of people that follow me, they don't just collect retro games, or they just don't only play retro games.
Yeah.
They don't just only do gaming. There's people who are outside of gaming that's following me because I'm giving them the nostalgia that they wanted when they was a kid.
That is
and
true.
that's like trying to capture a whole new audience like that. I just have to keep in mind like, okay, this type of audience wants something else. I can't always do collection videos. Sometimes I gotta give them something, like the most recent one I've done, which is when you go into a game store or any store for that.
Oh yeah, dun dun dun. I should have had that song queued up. Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is cool. You'll see it. Go to Instagram. It's in the description. Yeah, I like that one. I don't know why I like it so much. I probably just like the song.
Because that's the thing,
you were getting it too.
Everyone can relate to it.
Yeah.
You know
I can't. I don't know if everybody can do the moves you were doing, but I definitely can relate to like vibing in the stores. Like, oh, these motherfuckers know how to. These niggas know how to pick a selection.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that a real thing? Because I don't go to retro stores. Obviously, I've only been to GameStop, and that's it.
It's not just the retro store though. Like, I could be in Publix and they like,
yo,
they doing tools.
That's true.
Me? Like, it could be workers. I'm just,
that's true. Yeah.
Picking up. Like, I'm trying to figure out which baked beans I want to cook, and I'm like, hey,
damn, shit.
This is
God damn. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Pulp Baby, who's on the last episode. They said they played his song at Ragorama. I could imagine just hearing some what do they know about this? Are they playing this in Target? That's crazy. That's funny though. You know what's funny? I did. Remember when I don't know if you saw those memes about Drake and his song sound like elevator music or something like that.
And then they put it on Animal Crossing music.
Yeah. I heard his old album in like a Publix or something. I'm like, they're playing this in Publix? It just dropped. That's weird. You know what I'm talking about? The EDM music, the EDM album. Anyway, whatever. It's another time for another day.
It's got to be someone ethnic.
Yeah, playing in the apartment for sure. Going along with like you going viral, you know what I do remember?
What?
Before the 40,000 followers, you actually blew up again for something else funny. So we're here in Atlanta, which is who was housed Turner Broadcasting, and someone went outside of Adult Swim and dressed up like a banana.
I did.
And blew up a little bit on Twitter.
Yeah.
It was a funny video. I think that's when I started following. I was like, oh, what the hell is this? And it was some funny video. High res, by the way, nice DSLR camera. Outside of Adult Swim Studios on William Street. And I was jealous?
Why?
Because I wanted to do the idea. And I wanted to do the idea so bad. Like of doing the Adult Swim challenge.
Why didn't you do it?
Because you already did it. So what am I going to dress?
You live here, so what's the issue?
I'm going to dress up. I mean, I was just going to do it as a person. You did it as a banana. You already one up me and I never did it.
I'm just saying, like, because I figure if I'm going to do it, I need a way to stand out because it's Adult Swim. Adult Swim is known for doing all types of bumps and weird shit, you know what I'm saying? And I thought the banana was perfect.
It was. That tweet they sent back to you?
And they
was
replied,
fire.
You feel me? I was like, damn.
Shout out to Adult Swim and the only guy I know there, what's his name? Prince Ely. Shout out to you, the only contact I have over there. But that was funny. I loved it. And I don't know what it's just the tweet and that was it. That's all that came from that, or
what from Adult Swim?
No, yeah, from when you did that.
Yeah, they replied, and then I got to know someone at Adult Swim.
Oh, that's
through
cool.
LinkedIn.
Oh, really?
So he's cool.
That's dope. So that. How much did that blow up though? I don't remember. I just remember
it blew up quite a bit. Like that shit was overwhelming.
Oh, really?
Because that was my first time like going viral, and I was like, "What's happening here?" And then I was like, "Wait a second, I don't want to be known as the Atlanta girl." You know,
that's Banana Girl over there.
Banana Girl, yeah. Because I'm like, I mean, I could do so much more stuff. I don't have to do just the banana stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you've shown that.
Cool. It was cool. Like I was hoping somebody came out, but they didn't because it was late.
Well, I'm happy that you got into your own because that is obviously a little different from showing off your collection. Your collection is something that you put time to behind. Banana Suit, little spur of the moment. That's a spur of the moment character type thing, you know. So we know that you do gaming. We know you do streaming. We know you're a content creator. What is your vision for? What is your vision for gaming as a whole? Because you obviously have a thumb on gaming. You have some power when it comes to gaming. You, being a social media manager of Black Girl Gamers, you get to see how stuff is transforming and how things are moving. So, being in the position that you are now, what's some things from gaming, whether it's the always always complained about microtransactions to the now freemium stuff, you know, two spectrums of good and bad. What do you see from gaming that you happy about or not happy about?
Well,
that's a long-winded question. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's gonna be a long answer.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long answer because when you look at everything related to games, there's a lot of good and bad. Like, of course, we see streamers, they're making money for like charity streams. They making millions of dollars, and 10 years ago we would have never seen something like that transpire. But gaming specifically, like, I want to see more Black representation.
Facts. So we'll get some gunshots for that for sure. Hold on, where you at?
Yeah, I want to see more Black representation. I remember going on a rant during my live stream where I was complaining about like game developers and game publishers. They aren't. Everything shifted since the 90s, and I get that the economy is where it is now, but a lot of the power has been taken away from the gamers because before they used to do so much more for collector's editions. They used to actually release complete games. Nowadays,
that's for sure.
It's like they release half-ass games, and you're required to be online for updates, and you're paying buku money for games that's not even worth that much.
So annoying. Looking at you, Namco. Tekken is half the people are not on there. You have to pay, and you can't even buy like not to cut your point off, but that hit a nerve for me. I wanted to buy a brand new game, $120 if you want to get everybody, and then you play another game, you don't even have that option. You have to spend more money, and you have to wait. It's disgusting.
Which is so stupid.
Yeah. I didn't mean to cut off your whole point, but yeah.
No, I mean, no, like, it's valid. Just like with, because one of my games that I like that I love going to is Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh, Zamir.
Yeah.
Zamir, I know you're watching. Number 1 Yamcha in the world, used to be some shit like that. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Tell me about it. I don't play it again.
What? You don't play?
I don't play it again. No, I play Tekken.
I mean, it's been a minute for me, but no, I mean, I play Street Fighter and Tekken and stuff like that.
Oh.
Like, I'm a huge fighter gamer.
What?
I love fighting. Yeah, like when we did, what's that place called on Monday nights?
It's yeah, let's talk about Controllerized. Rest in peace.
Controllerized. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Drums, by the way. We did an interview with Drums. Shout out to him.
I love Drums.
Yeah.
Like him and I spoke here and there, but yeah, like when I go in there, like there was other people who was like way more advanced, but I really enjoyed like playing against other people.
Oh.
And I remember when I started on Twitch, that's where I got my start to like gaining a following. Cause I don't know, I played the campaign from beginning to end for all 3. And then after that, I just said, you know, who wants to hop on? And, bro, like, for someone who only had 20 followers, I had 40, 50 people in the stream.
Dang.
Like, everybody's just enjoying each other's company, watching each other play, and created a lobby, had people hop on the lobby. And
that's crazy.
It was a whole vibe, man.
Man, rest in peace to Controllerized. Yeah. What you call? I'm sorry. I'm just keep looking out in the street and seeing people I know. Shout out to Drums. He's actually playing in the background right now. That's his music. Yeah. But but before we get into more stuff, because there's some gamer questions that for the gamers in the next section. I got you. But
Okay.
Welcome back. Thank you for listening to them little ads. If you're watching YouTube, you just saw nothing. So thank you anyway. Let's get some applause real quick. Yo, it is so bright out here. I can't even see the colors, but it doesn't matter because we are here with Conta Victions. Let's get some more applause real quick. Doing all right so far?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I commented on here. I like to hear, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm jealous I can't do that. I'm jealous I can't just, because if I go that color, I'd probably look like a supervillain from like Dragon Ball or something. But
I mean, that's why I bought this, because it's Bulma's color.
Oh, it is Bulma's color. Oh, did you read it to the Game Awards?
No,
you
I
just
didn't.
switched up. Oh.
No. I mean, I wanted to look good, but I didn't want to stand out like that. So I was like, I'm just going to wear a black wig.
You're killing it. You are killing it.
Thank you.
Here's one thing I really want to talk about. So this isn't the first time I met you in person. We've seen each other at DreamCon. Shout out to Mark Phillips. 2 years in a row, you know what I'm saying?
That was our first time meeting in person?
Yeah, we didn't meet in person after that. Before that?
Well, I felt like we did. Okay.
You know, it's funny when you see someone online, it's not like, or you know, if you see someone online, sometimes it feels like you know them. And that's kind of the energy we're kind of on. Mm-hmm. So when I saw you, it was like natural and we gave it a hug. But it's funny because I want to talk about some of the stuff that you guys may have seen. DreamCon obviously is a real thing. A lot of y'all that support me watch that, so thank y'all. But you've been to, oh dang, I had my whole list and I just forgot. So, Berleezy's Ball, right? Mm-hmm. Ooh, didn't get a chance to go, but you've been to that. DreamCon. Shout out to DreamCon. Obviously, Black Convention. Just came back from the, we'll talk about Controllerized also. Same audience around all those things, totally different things.
Yes.
Obviously, Berleezy's Ball is a Berleezy fan experience, but at the same time, you still might be into it if you're into some of the other things. DreamCon, obviously RDC, but you got a lot of content creators. What's the last one I named? Oh, the Game Awards, obviously gaming oriented. But for some reason, if you're into anime or gaming, you might be the same audience. Why is that though?
I mean, because we're a collective of nerds that love both anime and gaming.
Hold up now. She said the word. I gotta have a conversation about this. So nerds.
I'm a nerdy girl. What you mean? What?
So
what is it is it derogative?
Not derogative. It's not one of those. But so I got a little beef with shout out to Ben Riley. I got a little beef with him, right? And well, a lot of people, honestly, everybody hates my take on this. So I like anime. I love video games. Like I love it a lot. It's fabric of Jeff sometimes, right? Even though I do video, it's some of the stuff I come back to for inspiration. But the word nerd it hits me the wrong way. The word blurred even hits me even double hard. And I have no problem with you guys calling yourselves that, right? I feel like we're connected. But then as soon as someone calls me nerds, it feels like they're putting me down. You know why? I'm going to tell you a little story. I was sitting on Edgewood, right? Just chilling, playing anime. What am I talking about? Playing Tekken, eating a slutty vegan burger. Shout out to Pinky Cole. And someone was like, yo, I just love that we're all around. I love that all of us losers are all around. I was like, losers? Losers? So maybe
I didn't say that now.
I know you didn't say that, but for some reason, because the word nerd has changed, like obviously it's not Steve Urkel. Obviously you're like, into well, actually, that's the question I was going to ask. Let me not even say that. But when she said that, it hit me hard. So, what does the word nerd mean to you?
Nerd can mean a lot of things, but I would say a nerd is someone who is really in love with their passion and craft. It doesn't have to be anime or gaming. It can be anything else. You can be a nerd for cooking. You can be a nerd for, being an organizer. Hell, there's TikToks, millions of TikToks of people watching people clean.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I mean, a person can be a nerd for thrifting. Ragaramas across the street.
Shout out, I got this shirt from there.
People can whip up really cool-ass fashion that's affordable. Like, you don't have to spend that much money. People can be a nerd for literally anything. People can be a nerd for sneakers.
That's true. Would you really consider them nerds though? Like, because it seems like the word
their
has
version
been
is sneakerhead.
Yeah.
They're sneakerhead. I mean, at the end of the day, like, a nerd is someone who is really passionate and is really knowledgeable about whatever other industry that they're in or want to be in.
All right. So if not to challenge what you're doing, because I agree with you. Just for conversation's sake. So if I'm into like Fords, right? Like, I just love me some Fords. Got me a Mustang, classic old 1969 Mustang. I can't stop talking about it. Am I a nerd?
I mean, yeah. I mean, because if you was talking to me about cars, which by the way, I absolutely love old school cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm a fan of old school cars.
Okay.
So if someone was talking to me about Ford cars, I mean, I don't know a ton of things about Ford cars, but they're really passionate about it. I mean, they could be a nerd for it because they're really knowledgeable about it. I think it's objective how people view certain words.
Yeah.
Because, like, someone saying loser or you're a nerd, okay, well, how you perceive that word is different than how I perceive that word.
And I hate to get all, which is funny. It sounds political when I'm like, don't call me that word. How dare you assume that I'm that word? But
I mean, but you're giving them power if that's how if you're portraying it as how they see it.
Yeah.
I mean, because think about it, like, had they say that, you can ask, like, okay, so what do you mean by that word?
Yeah.
I mean, you sharing perspectives where they get an understanding of where you're coming from. You know, maybe they'll see it differently.
That's true. Maybe it's just the word loser. I'm totally fine with the word.
I mean, I don't want to be called a loser, but I don't mind nerd.
The nerd is fine. Nerd is fine for y'all. I don't even, if someone came up to my friends and called them a loser, then I'd probably have a problem with it too. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Regardless, nerd, loser, whatever, the community of anime and video games is something that is now making money. We talked about it a little bit. Mm-hmm. But one of the things that I really want to know from you is if you could just play like one game, because you play a lot of games, retro games, new games. You had a whole, forgot to talk about this, had a whole setup and music. Do we call it music video? It's a skit music video around I think it was the 19th anniversary, if I'm wrong, 19th anniversary of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Which shout out to you. That was a movie that you filmed.
That was a movie, yeah.
That was a lot of stuff. I got 1%. That's crazy. Oh, well, we're almost gonna wrap this up. So, real quick, you got into a whole production set for Grand Theft Auto, right? So I would imagine it's your favorite game, but what is your favorite game?
That's one of my favorite games. So I can't just pick one. So my favorite games, because to give some context, I love fighting games. I love stealth games. I love action adventure games. I love RPGs. I love JRPGs. I like sports games to an extent. And what I mean by that is like NBA Street. Like I'll play that. Or NFL Street. Like I'll play that. Or skateboarding games like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Like I'll play those type of sports games, but you can't expect for me to pay like 2K. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But off the top, my favorite Metal Gear Solid.
Ooh, shout out to Snake.
Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
Shoot. Darkstalkers.
We'll never do that one.
Shit, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 2.
I love that one.
Let me see.
Hold off on the other answers because
Fight Night, Dreamcast version.
I got a little segment we always do, all right? And we're gonna have to pick either or, all right? For any reason. You can't pick both. You can't say, well, I can't. You have to pick both, all right? It's called the People's Court. You ready? Looks like you have to be ready.
This is intense. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, she has only one answer for each question. It's either or. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, first one, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas or Vice City?
Vice City.
NFL Street or NBA Live? NBA Street Live.
We're going to do NBA Street.
Okay. Hold on, we're going to run that back real quick. PS1 or PS2?
PS2.
Xbox 360 or Xbox, the original?
Xbox 360.
Sega Saturn and Nintendo 64.
Damn. There's a lot of classes on the Sega Saturn.
Sounds like she's getting under the pressure. People, can she answer it?
N64.
There we go. And last but not least, Conta Victions of Victoria Brown.
I'm cool with either one.
Okay, I'll let you slide on that one. Let's get some round of applause real quick. Now, we are filming this outside, which means I'm filming this on a generator. So for context spirit, I got to shut this thing down before we get shut down. But I want to thank my guest, Victoria Brown. Let's get one more round of applause. Thank you for joining on the show. I am so happy to see you've gone as big as you are from the few times we met and from me following you on Instagram and Twitter. I'm so happy for you. And I know this is only the beginning. You're going to be way bigger than you think, and I think. So
yeah, but that's the thing, though. I want people to understand, regardless of how big my following is, I'm still a regular-ass person.
Yes.
I'm still regular as hell.
Still dancing like that in any Publix you see in the Atlanta area. Yes? No?
Feel free to approach me to dance, too. You know what I'm saying? Feel free.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to shut this show down. Thank you so much for joining on the show. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.